Alright, people, let's get down to business. So, VanTX89 here, and we are going to basically tie up a couple of loose ends here before we actually move on to Broly the Second Coming. So, here is the Android Saga version of the Yamcha survival match. Basically, yeah, remember last time I failed it and I decided to teabag the map point? Yeah, well, yeah. Let's show you what I have Hercule equipped with now. He ought to actually be pretty hardy, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. But anyway, here's the end of this. So, he only has a little bit of health left on him. You know, using the present bomb helps. But, from time to time, this King of Dreamers actually helps. What the heck am I doing? He's getting on the good foot. Yeah, so, now we got that handled. Check out. It's the exact same reward that you end up getting during the Buu Saga. Just in case anybody thought, oh, well, if you actually beat that one, then you get the other one. You know, then you get like the other half of the item. No, you get that in like a random match. I'll show you that later. Now, here, I've actually managed to beat Raditz. I actually had to play this fight twice for some reason now, after the fact. And now we get the Faithful Brothers scenario. And Piccolo got 5 levels. Sweet.
The mighty Piccolo was helpless before this powerful new enemy.
Even after I actually beat him. I could just hit skip, but anyway, now that that's out of the way, it's time to start Broly, the Second Coming. Let's skip past all of this, because you already heard it at the beginning. But yeah, now we have Faithful Brothers, but we're going up to Second Coming. Why they decide to do this, I don't know. I mean, really?
Let's try the next one.
So now it's up to the next generation of Saiyans to take on Broly.
Got it? Then which
Hooray.
game will you play? All right.
Trunks, Goten, and Videl have gone on a trip to find the 7 magic Dragon Balls. But their fun has been interrupted by the arrival of an unexpected guest, Broly. Sensing danger, Gohan raced to the rescue, but even he was little help against the legendary Super Saiyan. Their prospects for survival seem bleak, but the Dragon Balls have suddenly granted them a glimmer of hope. Somehow, Gohan, Goten, and their deceased father Goku have been allowed to combine their powers for a final attack.
And first and foremost, we're going to be Videl. There are a few map points that you can actually travel to now, and let's see, Cell Jr.? No, we're not fighting that guy. So, let's see, Kami's Lookout. Let's see what we can do here. Supreme Kai's World. Okay, is there anything else around here? No? Well then, let's talk to Old Kai. So, now, what's the challenge for this one? You have to take on androids 19 and 20. No other condition other than beat them. So, that should not be a problem. Other than 19 cheating like an ass, always. So, we do what we always do with Videl. Wait, is this the first time that I'm actually playing? Yeah, it is. Ah, come on. Well, anyway, rush attacks. She's actually weak in terms of ki. Wait, no, it's not the first time that we played with her. The first time that we played with her was during the Buu Saga. The very first fight. But anyway, yeah. Don't try and use ki attacks. Well, basically because 19 and 20 are the absorption models. But Videl's ki is so weak anyway, it doesn't travel very far before fizzling out. I can't stress that enough. Anyway, your best bet here is with your rush attacks, your blast 2. Abuse them like you've never abused them before. I probably could actually cut this down, but they don't really have a whole lot of health, so you can actually make short work of them. Like this. I love this. Wow. It's... You got hit 17 times? Wow, you suck. Yeah, it's a good thing that you can fly. Yeah, so... I'd like to say that I'm actually enjoying beating the hell out of Dr. Gero once again. Not really. We haven't gotten to Super 17 yet. Why am I leaving this in? Cause, well, I just want to, I guess. It's a purely optional fight. You don't get anything special from it. But, yeah, I prefer to actually go for it. And we've already killed the music track. It's gone on long enough. Well, gone on longer than it should have. It's a super unyielding spirit. Let's finish him off. Yeah, well, these are their alternate costumes, in case anybody was wondering, and you do have access to them, not like special events. So we got defense +2. That was completely pointless. How much money did we get though? That's like what, 2 Z items, maybe. And that ain't so bad. And coming up in the expository introduction scene, yeah, I get a little distracted.
Goten, Trunks, and Videl went on a quest for the 7 magic Dragon Balls. And along the way, they soon found themselves rescuing a quiet village from monsters.
Quit complaining.
In spite of Goten's childish behavior, the young heroes somehow managed to defeat the monsters. The next morning, Videl sensed a strange presence.
What are you doing? Do you know what time it is?
That was interesting. She was pretty much talking to herself. Yeah, anyway, whatever. Let's see. This is what I'm rocking with this time. I don't think that I actually switched to anything else with this character. So, although I probably could have used the health +10, but,
Ready?
I'm kind of limited in terms of money and items. So, here we go. Broly, Super Saiyan form. This is no joke. Compared to the last time that we fought him, and I used Chiaotzu to actually beat him. I still can't believe I did that. I feel like I'm obligated to go back and actually do it right. I'm not going to do it right. In fact, I might actually show off Broly later in the training course mode, perhaps. Considering Goten and Trunks actually managed to hold their own against him, well, I can't wait to see, I can't wait to see how actually using Broly effectively works. But speaking of him fighting effectively, this time around, in this scenario, he actually does fight like I expected him to. He actually will lay into you and he will not stop. He will be very persistent. There's no Dragon Ball in here, so what the hell is the point in me trying to do it? Triangle attack, let's go. 1, 2, 3. That is so not fair. Alright, so now he's down there. I think I'm good enough to actually hit him with one more of these. Maybe a couple more, and then we can actually finish him off, because that is still a whole lot of help. I'm surprised I'm actually doing as well as I am. At least the computer didn't decide to say screw it and just unleash legendary Super Saiyan Broly on me. Because at that point he really would have actually killed me in no time at all. I will actually complain or talk about this movie. This movie was alright. I mean, compared to the next movie, the sequel to it, Bio Broly. What the hell? And in case anybody wants to ask, no. Bio Broly is not featured in Budokai Tenkaichi 2. And no, he is not in Budokai Tenkaichi 3 either. So, sorry to anybody who actually might have been a fan of Bio Broly.
With Videl powerless to defend herself against the ruthless Broly, Goten and Trunks rush to her aid.
You totally woke me up, and I'm not a morning person.
Kakarot!
Huh? What's a Kakarot?
Kakarot!
Is it a food? Ew.
Without further warning, Broly charged in for an attack.
I like how they just stood there.
Oh, looks like he's not following us, huh, Trunks? He's got to stop and rest. He is a grown-up after all. Ah! Ah!
Yeah, that's right. Suddenly Broly, baby. Suddenly Broly. What? What you gonna do now, boys?
Ready?
Actually, you could fuse. I mean, you don't in the movie, but you could just to actually make things a bit more interesting. But in all honesty, oh, who am I kidding? Broly's not really giving me all that much trouble. Shit, I can actually take him on in base form, but I feel like I should have more, a broader range of techniques as Trunks in his Super Saiyan state. So I actually don't mind fighting in Super Saiyan Trunks for this one. I don't know why, but I seem to be better as Kid Trunks than I am with Future Trunks. It actually kind of makes me feel bad. What the hell? And I actually like Future Trunks. He's like my favorite character after Vegeta. Well, anyway, let's bring in Goten. I mean, considering Goten is the root of Broly's anger awakening yet again. Hell, the reason why he woke up again. Apparently, Broly crash landed on Earth. Really? And, you know, like the crater that he made filled up with water, froze over, and he was sleeping in a freaking glacier for a time until Videl slapped Goten, I believe, for eating a stolen apple or something. I don't remember. Yeah, and then, you know, Goten's cries remind him of Goku's cries when they were babies. That wakes him up, and well, crap. Look what you did. I mean, it makes a bit more sense given that in the Japanese version, well, the entire male portion of the Sun family, Goku's family, are all voiced by Masako Nozawa. So, yeah. It actually makes sense. They all do sound alike. Somewhat.
Broly plus Earth equals bad. Broly plus anything equals bad.